Which attachment style is most likely to text you once again after the breakup? For the answer, watch this video. Hey, I'm Coach Benny, and I help people get their exes back. And for 5 years, I was a dating coach where I had to pay attention to what creates attraction in other people. And when you're trying to figure out what attachment style is most likely to hit you back after the breakup, there's a few things to consider. The first thing to consider is no matter what attachment style your ex is, the likelihood that they message you once again is very, very high. And that's really not the thing that matters. I know probably right now you're wondering like, hey, is my ex even gonna hit me back up ever? The answer is so much more likely to be yes than it is to be no. But that doesn't matter whether or not you guys get back together, because when they hit you up for the first time, it's not gonna be like, hey, can we please get back together? It doesn't work like that, even though that's the way it's going down in your mind. Just because your ex hits you back, it doesn't mean that you play your cards the right way. So the things that matter when your ex actually hits you up is going to be, do you chase them? Do you talk about the relationship right away? Do you talk about other guys or other girls? Do you try to have a talk? And as long as you don't do those things, you're going to be on track to getting back together. But as far as which attachment style is most likely to hit you back, obviously the anxious preoccupied is going to be most drawn to you after you go no contact. Sometimes you can pull away right away and they just instantly hit you back. A fearful avoidant, especially one that is engaging in protest behavior, is going to hit you right back once you go no contact most times. A dismissive avoidant can hit you back, and a lot of times they will. Okay, but they're a little bit less likely to because of the others, but it's not for the reasons that you think. It's not that they just move on from you, they just forget about you and they never think about you again. What happens is they repress their emotions initially for a while. Okay, so it takes a little bit longer for a dismissive one to hit you back. And then after that, a lot of times their self-esteem gets in the way, their low self-esteem. So they'll be telling themselves, hey, I don't know, maybe this person's just better off without me and I don't want to ruin their life. So for that reason, they're slightly less likely to hit you back, but they're still more likely to hit you back than they won't. So I'd say if your ex is a dismissive avoidant, probably 60-40 that they hit you back versus they don't hit you back. And of course, the least likely to hit you back is going to be somebody that's secure. Why? Because if they're breaking up with you and you're going into no contact, it's because they're breaking up with you for reasons that they've told you many times in the past. And for whatever reason, you didn't communicate, you didn't work through things with them, and they're making a secure decision to go in a different direction, which means that they're going to be less likely to be subject to, shifting dynamics of power. They're going to be less likely to, go back on their word because they've kind of thought it out and made a secure decision. And while, yes, secure people can get emotional, they can get lonely, right? They could go back and kind of, maybe second guess themselves potentially, but they're the least likely to. Now, if you want to tell me about your situation, click my profile, click this link down here, set up a call with me, and I want to hear your story, and I'm going to give you a customized game plan to get your ex back.